Vienna, you've changed. A club? Why are you walking in the bathroom? If you want to sell stadiums and sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, you gotta work on your voice. Hey guys, Kim and welcome back to my Let's Play for The Sims 4 Sweet Dreams Legacy, part 43, I think we're on. We are actually going to be aging up Misty, August, and I think Josephine. I'm going to leave Poppy the same age for a bit more, but I'm going to age them up, and also Stella and Ledger. I'm going to age them up, and we're going to have everyone be young adults, because I figure it actually makes it easier to do a lot more things. And then I'm going to start planning to move them to their own places. And I have townhouses I was building, so I might move them into the townhouses so we can have them live on their own. And I can still have Elle and Stella start doing band rehearsals and just work on their practicing of their instruments, writing songs and different things. A lot's going to happen when I age everybody up. It's just going to be very intense for a while because we have so much to do. I'm going to age up Astrid first. So we actually had her probably 2 parts ago. She was a surprise baby, if you guys didn't see that one. And we are going to be welcoming her with open arms, especially because they would have had an empty nest if they didn't have her, because Stella and Ledger are about to move out very soon. Immediately, Astrid smiles. She's a happy baby. Alright, we're going to randomize it, and she is a wiggly baby. These Sims are always on the go and want to play and move about. However, they often struggle to fall asleep or pay attention for extended periods of time. Aww. That's actually, I feel like this is kind of fitting for them to have a baby like that. But yeah, we have an infant again. If you guys are familiar with how that went before, definitely a lot involved in that. But I think I'm going to do differently this time and not be so focused on getting every milestone. Look at that. Especially because I'm going to be focusing on her older siblings and her cousins, because I just have so much to do with them. We're going to buy a birthday cake. And, oh, we already have cakes here from the other time. Ugh. Let's see. I think I like this bun cake. I've never seen it before. We're gonna get a bundt birthday cake. Birthday. It is actually called a lava bun cake. Interesting. So we're going to do an official birthday party. It is Monday night, but hopefully it won't matter too much. We're excited. We're gonna be graduating soon. It's summer break, starting tomorrow, so it's the best time. I don't know if I can invite everybody they know. Yeah, why not? Sean and Catherine. Josephine, Patience, Poppy, Glenn, she might be into him, Lexi, and then we will have it. Oh, I just realized we're having it right now. Well, that's fine. Let's actually change them into some party outfits, to be more exact. I forgot what I gave them, but we'll see. Yeah, they're just kind of talking about how it's their last day being teenagers. They're about to move on. Oh, they changed anyway. They're about to move on to bigger and better things, and they both have their sights set on different careers, college, things of the like. I need you to put the birthday candles on. Wait, what? You mean to tell me you can't put it on this type of cake? I have to get another one? Okay. And let's get everybody in here. We can let Astrid sleep, and we're gonna have so much to do with, like, Stella becoming a singer and Misty becoming an actress, Ledger and August going to college, so we got a lot. No. Please do not. Get out here. Do not go to sleep. If I need to, I will boost your need again. I am not against that in this Let's Play. I've decided I'm just going to do it and save myself the trouble. So we're going to just get the show on the road because I don't know how long everyone will be here. Kurt, please put on a shirt. Actually, I should have aged up Stella first because she's older, but such as it is. I don't know where all the guests are, but there we go. It's their first young adult child. Wow. They've seen him grow up from beginning to end. You guys saw it too, and it's just very cool. Go ahead and put the candles back on as well. He is going to actually go on to become an engineer, so I think something related to that. Renaissance Sim, Nerd Brain, maybe that one. Academic, archaeology. I think he will go with Nerd Brain. I saw another thing pop up, I just missed it. Should I randomize it? 1, 2, 3? No. He's a goofball. That fits him. Congrats, Grad. Ledger has successfully completed high school. He can venture forth in the world with his head high and doors open. His future awaits. So he has been removed from these clubs because they're for children. Your sim is officially graduated from high school. Your sim will be able to attend a graduation ceremony. They'll be scheduled on their calendar in the coming days. With the skills built in high school, there are great opportunities for joining an exciting career. Alright, let's add the candles and do one more. Okay, he's got his high school diploma, which will arrive in the mail. Awesome. But look at Elle, our best friend to be, and our bandmate is here to watch us age up. I have to age them up as well, so I'm also gonna have to take some time to change everybody up. But yay, August is here. Alright, now for Stella, she again is going to pursue music. So we could do, I think I'll have her go with music aspiration. I could have her go for fame, but I think just music's fine. And then her final trait, oh no ma'am, no. She'll be self-assured. Or should I pick one? Because I know I have some new traits. Generous, cringe, loyal, adventurous, that's like her mom. I'll have her go with self-assured for now. That's fine. And of course, Stella got the same messages about graduating as well. I could technically age up August and Misty while they're here. Wait, is she not here? What the heck, Misty? How you skip out on my birthday party? Especially since they're so close. That makes no sense. Like, August is here. What's your excuse? I don't think I can have him. Yeah, you better be right over. Cheat need. No. I might have to age them up in Cass. That's fine. Alright. Everyone can come and get some cake. Have at it. Because now that, really, he went to bed. Get up. Get up. Now that Ledger is a young adult, he's not in a relationship with Vienna, so I have to fix it. Because, yeah, they're going to be going to college together. They're in a relationship, very much so. But I just have to fix it so that way they're the same age. Oh, no, still says. Okay, good. And she's proposing that they move in together as roommates. So they can not only be bandmates, but they can also get a place with Misty. So the three of them are going to have a townhouse together. And then August and Ledger will get a place together with maybe Cody. That'd be kind of cool. Look at her. Grace is so cute in her bow. She looks like the birthday girl instead of us. Outside of that, I feel like they're all very sad. Because this means that they've grown up. Just look at her being responsible. They've grown up and she's like, my little baby is moving out of the house. Both of them are moving out. Going to college. So she's going to probably just like want to lay on the affection thickly because she's going to really miss her son and her daughter being in the house. Again, they have Astrid now, so they're not going to be completely having an empty nest, but it's still going to be a very different thing when, you know, their two oldest are out of the house. Especially looking at the pictures when they were younger, it's like, oh, what a change. I feel like Stella's definitely a daddy's girl, and he's like a mama's boy, so. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. She's like, don't you forget to come home. Really? You had to do that? She's like, don't you forget to come home for Thanksgiving and everything. He's like, Mom, of course. You know, I'm not going to get too busy and forget about you or anything. I also forgot to get rid of this gender reveal stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have him apply to university, and I'll just do it the natural way and just wait for the acceptance letter to come in. Nah, forget it. I'm just going to enroll him immediately. I don't care. That takes too long sometimes. So I'm going to have him go to Foxbury, and he's going to pursue something that gets him the job with engineering. So probably physics, but he can't get that. So let's see, communications. Communications, perhaps? I didn't necessarily want him to start classes immediately, but I will have him just take a very light load and do 2 classes, Introduction to Communication, Media, Technology, and Culture, or probably have to do that one. Alright, we'll do communications. And I will have him, okay, I'll have to wait because I have to put them in the townhouse so that way they can go to school from there. Oh, who broke the speaker? Really? Honestly and truly. Anyway, outside of that, we are going to end the birthday party. And I'm going to go ahead and make changes to age up the Sims I need to age up, move them into their house, and do all that. So we are back resuming with this part 43 of Sweet Dreams Legacy. So before I hit play, I want to just give you guys all the things that I made changes now that everyone's a young adult. I moved them into these townhouses I built. They're all separate lots. So I have Ledger and Cody and August living in this townhouse on the left. I have Stella and Elle and Misty living in this townhouse in the middle. And then on the right is Gray and his fiance. Yes, you heard that right. Fiance living here right now. This is their shared space, which is a gym / media production center. The reason why I put this here is because I'm having some issue where I can't build any additional lots right now, so we just have it in here, and this is where I feel like Cody's gonna come edit videos that Misty records if it allows me to just use it. Yes, okay, excellent. So he'll edit her videos for her. I have a lot to show you, so buckle up. This is Stella and Misty, Stella, Misty, and Elle's living space. So I gave them this townhouse that has their music instruments, and also just like I feel like it suits their style. And then upstairs is Misty's room. I put some pictures of her and her mom on the wall, if you guys remember from Mother's Day when she was a teenager. This is Elle's bedroom. So she has like a lot of DJ and music artsy stuff on her walls. This is Stella's bedroom right here, and I made sure that she has like actually interestingly she has this picture with Gray, but I think I'm not going to keep it there because they broke up, and even though she made up with him, I don't think she would want that reminder constantly. Although interestingly, guess who is in the gym right now? None other than Gray himself. And I gave him a new look as well, so his hair is like shaggier. He has new tattoos. He has really entered the criminal lifestyle. He's joined the criminal career. Yeah, his life has kind of gone worse. And that's why he jumped into a relationship and proposed to this chick that he's really moved into her place. And you guys will probably see it's her place. You could tell by just how everything's designed, and he's having to support her lavish lifestyle. So I'm going into Cass and show you their new look. So they have a dog now named Cookie. She's a golden retriever, and she has friendly, playful, and smart traits. I decided to give them a dog because, as we saw, I had Daydream with Venice and then Velvet with Sienna. So they both had pets to start with. So I kind of want to continue on with that with them. I actually had her go back to her natural hair color for a bit, so she has black hair again. And I feel like I wanted to really distinguish that they're not teenagers anymore. They're 18 though, so they're still barely just young adults, but I feel like they're 18 and 19 at this point, and so I gave her some new looks. I really went with like a more edgy more edgy style, which is very similar to how her mom started too. The exceptions obviously being her athletic outfit and stuff like that, but I really like this look for her a lot, just saying. I think I'm pretty sure Sienna had this at one point in her life, so it's kind of funny how she looks so much like her mom and at the same time has her own style. She's obviously going to go into being a singer and be in a band with Elle, and obviously because of the fact they're just getting started, they're not going to be able to live off of that. They're going to have to get jobs for the time being, but they're not doing the university track. And then I have Misty. I didn't change much about her looks for right now because I really just changed them recently. And I feel like they still could go for her young adult style. But I just want to show you because I never really gave you a full look. I gave her this though recently. I changed her formal outfit. I just realized I didn't give her earrings. So I give her the hoops with everything, but I think that works. I think everything else is relatively the same. I did not give her too many other looks. I think you guys seen this before, so I might just give her a new one later. I'm just trying to go through these quickly because I have a lot to show you guys. And I know it takes a long time if I dilly-dally. Now, Elle is very interesting. I took her from blonde to cotton candy. This is blue raspberry. Is that what the flavor is? Cotton candy, especially with this outfit. I just was so inspired. As soon as I gave her the hair, I was like, oh, we're going cotton candy, honey. Looking like she's walking out of a fair or carnival. All this stuff. She's very much herself, even under the blue. I think actually the blue kind of fits. It's like alt, I guess, aesthetic. So the cotton candy continues throughout all these different aesthetics. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned to you guys I changed the cast background. If I did, then, I did. But look at this. Rockstar, racer, speed racer look. Next, I will take you guys to Ledger's house. I called their household Beakers and Boys. And I called Stella's household I'm In With the Band. I think it just makes so much sense. Oh, I forgot that Missy joined the actress career. He is actually currently enrolled in Foxbury Institute in a biology distinguished degree program. So he has a kind of light load right now with just 2 classes. The reason I did that is because I'm going to be switching back and forth between their households, and in university in this game, unless you're really playing them, they will end up flunking out of school most likely. But I decided to give them some new looks. I'll show you guys. I think August looks really good, just in general. I love the facial hair I gave him. I have Cody over here, who I figure is going to be the jock type. He is actually going into the computer science distinguished degree program. And again, he will be editing videos for Misty. So he has like a class, an elective, and then he has video production and programming skill maxed out. And then I have Ledger, who I forgot to actually give him new looks, so I need to still do that, is going into the physics degree program. So it is a distinguished degree, and he has 1 class. Because again, unless I'm focusing on that sim, it's harder for them to graduate. I will go ahead and show you guys what they look like. Even though Ledger, I forgot, I need to give him like different hair and different outfits just to show the progression from being a teenager to a young adult. Also, I gotta tell you their new traits. I totally forgot. Oh my gosh. Again, he's studying biology in universities to become a doctor. I really like how regal and like preppy he looks, but also he has some chill outfits as well. I also want to put him on the soccer team in the university. I think that would be really fun to get him into, to play on the side. Obviously, he will be really busy with school, but I also want him to have that, and then maybe look into starting to date as well. I think the swimmer is basically the same. His hot weather outfit, again, is very preppy. It reminds me of like a golf attendee, or at least like maybe even a golf player who plays casually. But I really like it. Okay, I do. And then Cody, I changed his look as well. I really wanted him to look like a guy that's a jock. Plays on the football team in college. He got in maybe on like either a computer scholarship or a football scholarship, and has a full ride. I really like him, and I think it's such an interesting change that Misty might end up with him instead of Scout, because of the fact that I was so set on her being with Scout in the end, but I also really like the idea of her ending up with Cody, especially because Scout enlisted in the army. I don't think Misty would want to be a military wife, even though they're not even dating, let alone married. She has to think about that sort of thing. And with him in the military, she won't see him much anyway. Also, I think that I did not show you guys their traits. So Cody is loyal, active, materialistic, a quick learner as well. I made Ledger, I gave him the goofball trait at random. He's a top-notch infant and has high self-esteem. And then August is generous, socially awkward, and a green fiend, but he also has high self-esteem, which is cool. So this is their place. I didn't really tailor it to them too much. I built this townhouse just like myself. The only thing I did make for them was I put the robo station for Ledger in here, and then I added, obviously, well, I added some things, but it's mostly still kind of for the original people, or the original townhouse I made. The other thing I want to show you, I think, is Vienna. So Vienna is in the physics distinguished degree program. She has like 3 classes, and I actually gave her a cat, and I named her Blueberry or Blackberry. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, actually, I should check that. Vienna, I actually gave her this apartment to herself, but this is her first time moving out on her own, and I kind of left it basic because it's her first apartment. I feel like you can't change too much about it because you don't own it, so I allowed the walls to be painted, or maybe put like temporary wallpaper up and her stuff so she can do her homework assignments. And then a space heater here because, like my sister, when she was working from home, she would have a space heater at her desk. So I made Vienna dress differently because, again, she was trying to get in with the popular girls, dressing differently, kind of reinventing herself for school. So you'll see her in a lot more girly colors and things like that, a lot more pinks and skirts and stuff. She just really wants to make a good impression on, you know, the girls that are really not necessarily in a sorority, but are very popular on campus. So I do like her looks. I think it's really cool. She kept some things the same about herself that were like geeky, and at the same time is dressing differently. Blackberry, are you a girl? Okay, good. I was like, that's what I intended. I think that's everything I need to show you guys. Alright, so we are back in Sweet Dreams. I actually did get Misty signed to her first agency, the Everyday Extras Talent Agency. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have her get her first gig. The other girls have part-time jobs as well, and we'll get into that. But Misty is finally gonna enter the limelight. We have the Salty Suds commercial, Void Bop commercial, or actually Void Bop is more like Backyardigans to me, making music or preclinical pharmaceuticals ad. And I don't think any of her skills, except maybe charisma, are a thing. So we're probably gonna do the Salty Suds commercial. Be the spokesperson that Omega Co. needs to sell their latest chemical cleaner, Salty Suds. From SpongeBob, clearly. So her audition will be at 9 a.m. Wednesday. If she gets it, she'll be good to go. Her skills are actually... Oh, she could have done the other one. She has comedy level 2. Fitness level 2, so she could have done more than I thought she could. The first time in their new place together. I absolutely love this. They're young adults. It's like finally happened. We've been waiting for this for a long time. So I got Stella into a babysitting job. So it'll be something she can do in the mornings, and then she can rehearse with Elle in their band at night. Elle, I had her take on a retail job, so that way she can do that in the mornings as well to the afternoon. Look at Cookie sitting so cute. I'm going to have her practice the guitar, because right now she is level 3. Okay, so in order to be the rock star I know she's going to become, she probably should get to at least level 7 to really make waves in the industry, especially if she wants to be signed and have her band be signed. And I consider the frontman of the band, although since right now they're just a duo, they're both kind of equal partners in this thing, and then maybe if they can find a third band member, they can be a good trio. Maybe a fourth one would make them a full-fledged band. But as far as Misty, I don't think she has anything she needs to do to prepare for audition because she has a recommended skill. So instead, I actually want her to come over here and record a new video. Oh, which one should we do? Beauty products for sure. And then I'm gonna have Cody edit her videos for her, and I think it's gonna be so fun. Like almost all pets, Cookie can get inexplicably obsessed about things around the house. Keep an eye on your furry companions to discover their unique interest. Oh nice, she made 85 on her summer lookbook. Yes! So it's perfect timing. We have summer break. Graduation will be coming up soon. I'm not sure when. I hope it doesn't interfere with anybody's college schedule. She's like, okay, that's how you put on. I recommend using gel eyeliner to really get a smooth finish. Make sure you're using a matte black if you really want to show, or use a white eyeliner to make your eyes pop. You can do a full face look and keep it clean, keep it natural, keep it cute, or you can make it chic. And honestly, I love the 2016 era and before that when you did everything and more. Like I'm talking eye glitter, all the works. I think it's just awesome to think about like Cody and her sometimes coming in here and just having late nights, you know, putting her YouTube channel together and then ending up falling for each other. Also, by the way, guys, I'm going to definitely come back around to Sienna's house and Venice's house. We're not going to abandon them for, you know, the young adults we have now for their children, but I definitely want to focus on their children for a bit because it's very new. So give Cookie a treat for being adorable. Oh, I love it. And then go on a medium walk. I'm trying not to talk high pitched. I noticed in my videos I do that a lot. Oh my gosh, she's like, get it, get it, get it. Catch me. Oh, they're playing together. Okay, how are you doing, Stella? She is at, oh, she's almost level 4, 82%. Thanks, Catherine. Thanks, Bestie. She's her aunt. Thanks, Kat, I should say. She actually says she has righteous riffs. Nothing makes a music lover happier than showing off their skill. Misty, on the other hand, is, oh, it is done. Let's just call it twins, not sisters. Makeup. How about we call it evening makeup? Something like that. And it's done. Aw, she wants to talk to her brother, August. There you are. Yeah, especially, like, look at that. The quality is so poor. We need to get Cody on it because he actually has level 5 in skills. So he can definitely bring it. What is this? She's like, you're acting so awkward. You're both, like, folding our arms like we're like, what's up, homie? Stella can now play jam on guitar. She can also play rock songs. Awesome. Awesome, I say. I make a pun. I don't know why their arms are folded. It's, oh, because of neighborly chat. Okay, I was like, this is so weird. You guys are actually siblings? And you're pretty close, so I don't understand. She's like, yo, I mean, can you let Cody know I want him to come over and edit my videos? She's like, You know, you could tell him yourself. I'm not your messenger. No, he's fine with that usually. I think his personality, he's very kind and affectionate with his family, and he is like a good brother to them. So I think he would mind, but I think she's like, no, let me do it myself. Let me do it myself. Also, I didn't show you guys Ledger. I gave him some new looks, and he looks so good. So, Cody. Oh, he's already outside. Excellent. He's just chilling over here. She's like, Cody, I need your assistance, actually. He's too far over to call over, so we're just going to talk to him. Maybe what I will do is add him to the household temporarily in order to get him to edit. Because I don't think I can have him just do it by request. So she's like, hey, I didn't know you moved in next door. He's like, yeah. I think it just works out for all of us to just be roommates because, you know, the cost of university housing is actually insane. So I figured that we would just chill over here. I didn't expect to see you around. Because remember, he really likes her. She just doesn't know that he feels that way because she's kind of had her eyes on Scout for so long, Scout and Scout. Not exactly noticing him, although she will compliment his outfit because she recognizes street fashion as like attractive. Yes, she learned he's active. Rental options. Complain. Nope. Compliment. Suggest hosting charity gift drive. Interesting. Okay, let me add him. He's trying to walk away from me, and I did not give you permission. Anyway, so she talks to Cody, and he's like, yeah, sure, for sure, I'll edit your videos for you. So let's go in, and yes, I love it. So it actually works out very well. That's in a shared space, so that he can edit her videos and not have to like be concerned about transferring it to his own place. So actually, it was very smart for me, I feel like, to move them into the townhouses. So he's going to add effects. He's going to add some transitions, like the dissolve one, the wipe one. No, more like simple roll and blurry roll, if you know, you know. Oh, because he was complimented. Yes, especially by her. I'm curious if he has any actual sentiments. Ooh, I forgot his sister and him don't get along. I wonder if he has any sentiments towards Misty yet. Ooh, good compatibility. Interesting. They're social bunny friends, they're just acquaintances, but they do have good sentiments about each other. But the fact they have good compatibility, well. Actually, what does she have with Scout? I feel like probably not. Oh, they did. Okay. Never mind. I was like, who has the better chemistry here? So she's going to come in here while he's editing and talk to him. Of course. Effects have been added successfully. Lens flare. Oh my gosh, that. Sparkles and explosions are all part of the visual experience, except non-explosions. She's like, please don't do that. Don't be a boy and put that in my video. It's not a Michael Bay film. She's like, please don't put explosions in. You know what? I'm going to add a second chair nearby. So it's like she can sit there and talk to him and look over his shoulder and see that it's being edited the way she wants it to be. It's not a ton of space. Oh, I forgot there's a workout thingy here. And she's going to come and see about how the editing's going. Just check on everything, like I said. She wants to sit there, and also she's going to, of course, be on her Instagram while she's just talking to him. So she's going to post, share about what they're working on. It's very exciting. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to build like a recording studio for when Stella and what's-her-face become more professional and get the record deal. That'd be kind of cool. So it apparently is very much done. Oh, wow. She's at 3,349 followers. It is fair. You could do a little bit better than that. She's like, I'm not really feeling it yet. I kind of would love it if you could do a little bit more. But look at Cookie just sleeping nearby. So she's just going to, you know, tell him he's doing a great job, but we could do better. She's like, I want it to be, you know, I want my channel to start off with a bang. We have one video out there, it's doing numbers. I want us to do even bigger and better things. I have an audition to be concerned about, so I just kind of want you to take care of this for me and kind of run my social media pages sometimes, if you got good taste. Otherwise, I can hire somebody else. And he's like, yeah, I totally will. I'll be on it. Trust me. I got it. Oh, Ledger. You're asking me to hang out. Oh, not right now, though. Maybe another time. Ledger's just trying to get some last party time in before, you know, university really starts for him. Because the term didn't start yet. Like, he doesn't have class for like 2 more days or something like that. So this could be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Tell a funny story. And I don't know how long it's going to take him to get done. Alright, it is now officially done. So she's going to be like, oh my gosh, like, how does it look? He's like, it looks amazing. You look incredible already. I was just kind of working with the potential of what you already gave me to work with. He's doing jumping jacks. But she's like, wow. She's going to look at it. And she says, this looks great. It's only good quality, but that's the most it can be edited at the moment. But she's going to go ahead and upload it. And she's very thankful to him. And so she's like, you know what? I would love to treat you to a dinner if you are interested. Because right now she sees him as just a friend. So she's not like asking him on a date in her mind. But he's kind of like, ooh, is she asking me out? Why is Chandler here? Her father came in. He's like, it's just kind of real. Like, he's trying to see how his children are faring. Because obviously they're new to living on their own. They're only 18 and 19. So he's checking on them. And I also gave him like a new hairstyle and some new outfits. But it's just so funny that he is checking on them. He's like, if Misty finds out, she's going to be upset that I checked on her. I know it. Let's not do that because we're going to ask Cody to ask him to dinner. Okay, we are here. And it is actually very hot in the desert, of course. But actually, it's kind of hotter where we are in the Willow Creek. This is where we had our Mother's Day dinner. This is where we took Patience for her graduation from college. So it's very, nostalgic. I'm trying to see where I want them to sit. All right, she's going to request the table for them. Because, again, she doesn't see it as a date. So she's not going to be like, you pay for it. And you get our table. She looks so good. Cody is so interested. And he's trying to do his homework, which is good most of the time. But right now, I just want you to focus on this dinner. Okay. Almost a date. But let's go sit. She's like, okay, let's find us a cute seat. She just wants to be like, I would love to get to know you as my editor. I want to get to know you as my editor, and thank you for all your efforts. I know it can be tough to deal with me sometimes. I actually changed her traits a little bit so she's self-absorbed instead of high maintenance, and she's a goofball. But she did get the irresponsible trait when she aged up. What's not going well? She's going to tell him funny stories because she's got stories for days. Let's just be real. Because she doesn't know her way around chroma key and keyframing. So she has to have him do it. And so she's like, I recognize that. I've grown up a little bit, I've matured, and I realize I can't do everything by myself as much as I'd love to. Be my own hairstylist and dentist and doctor. I can't. So he's like, I'm really thankful that you actually appreciate it. Because, yeah, it's a lot of long hours. Even just pulling off the rough cut, but by the way, you look good. He's just complimenting her. It's like, oh my gosh, thanks. She already knew that, but he's gonna ask her if she's single, which is very forward of him, especially before the meal came out. She's like, yeah, in the talking stage with someone right now, but otherwise, I guess. Oh dear, all these people are crowding me, which is what I was concerned about. We're gonna order for the table, because yeah, it is so busy in this area right now. Let's do coffee, and then perhaps French fries. I guess we'll do a hamburger for him. She's probably like, I want to get the steak. I want to get a medium rare steak. Please and thank you. Because she kind of has expensive taste. So she doesn't want to just have something simple. As a greasy hamburger feels pedestrian. She's just like, I don't know about that. So he's going to the bathroom. And I also imagine he's going to use it as an opportunity to boost his own confidence because he feels like he's flatlining with her. Why are you walking in the bathroom? Like the staff doesn't have decorum? Why would you just wander in the bathroom? Oh my gosh. That makes him feel more embarrassed. Yeah. Which is just what he didn't need. What? He's around a criminal? It's probably because he was around Gray earlier because they live next door. Because I'm like, who else? So he's going to give himself a pep talk because he feels like he's failing. And Misty's not really too concerned about where he is because she's browsing social media, checking to see how many likes she got on her recent post. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm out with a new friend. She friend zoned him. Oh, and he's gonna see it because he is tagged, and yeah, he's a social bunny friend. So the food is coming. Yes, good. Girl, where are you going? Okay, good. Sit down and eat. If y'all don't, telling you right now. All right, so they're gonna sit and have their dinner if he will not get up. Boy, if you don't get off that dirty floor, this is not going well. I think he might just be feeling embarrassed to look her in the eye right now because she tagged him about him being a friend, and he's just like, oh, what am I doing here? This is not a date. She doesn't see this as a date. So he's standing awkwardly by himself, and then Missy's just like, what is up with him? He's acting so weird. But that's another post as far as she's concerned. Cody is super smart, super gifted, but he's a weirdo. But he's cute, so it's fine. That's how she sees it. So she's also gonna post about him. And I'm gonna see what it's actually saying. That's my context of what I'm saying. Ispa Gerbit, Meshalu Baba, Depwa Cody, Poa Cody. Get you a, she really said almost word for word, get you a bestie like Cody. Wow, legit can't live without that. That is so accurate. Miss Scout, message her. You guys know he is enlisted right now. Misty, have you thought about taking guitar? He's messaging her from basic training. What? I think you'd crush it. This is after Scout not giving her the time of day, but she's gonna send heart eyes. I didn't even plan that. She's like, maybe we should just head home and everything. Don't know what your problem is right now, so they'll probably go talk somewhere afterward because she's like, what's the dealio? She's going out here with him. He's not going to admit his feelings because he's like, well, clearly she friend-zoned me, so I'm not going to tell her that yet. And she's just like, you know, I hope this isn't awkward. I know it can be weird with guys and girls sometimes, but I just want you to know I'm thankful for our friendship. I just want to make sure everything's fine because you didn't really sit with me at dinner. He's like, yeah, I just had a moment there. I'm excited to edit for you and everything. Don't worry about it. I'll chill. She's like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. He wants to just kind of go home and get out of the conversation, and before he spills the beans about his his feelings towards her, so he's like, let me just go. I'ma head out. And with that, we end the dinner. That was awkward. So we're back in Ledger's household. So I'm going to have him start his homework after I take you guys into CAS and show you Ledger's new appearance. Okay, so Ledger, I kind of went with a different look. I gave him longer hair. He grew it out, but also he looks like a college man. He has facial hair, and I really wanted it to express him getting a little bit older. I feel like he is 18 because he is a little younger than Stella, so she might be... I feel like Stella and Misty are 19, and Ledger and August are 18. So, yeah, I upgraded some of his looks, and I also would like him to eventually go on a date with Vienna. They just started getting together at the end of high school, right before graduation, at the lock-in, so they haven't really had time to get to know each other as much. So hopefully after class, maybe tomorrow, they can go out to somewhere. We'll figure something out. Also, we gotta keep in mind Misty has a gig to get to, or an audition to get to, so we gotta remember that. But I'm gonna have him do his homework for Anatomy for Amateurs, which I took. Not that particular class, but I took Anatomy Physiology honors in high school, so I relate to it. Also, we need to do his presentation board on building with cells. So we have quite a bit for him to do before he goes to class, because again, I want him to graduate with honors. Maybe graduating summa cum laude or whatever, because I think that would be very fitting for him before he goes into the doctor career. Everyone else can go to bed, and just make sure you are up on time for school and work and everything else you have. I actually haven't given them part-time jobs yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to, because clearly how else are we gonna pay the bills? Which reminds me, we actually should only have a few thousand at most right now. But August is willing to pull the all-nighters. He's willing to do everything and anything. At some point, I feel like he'll have a wife and everything, children, but for right now, he's just so focused on school, he probably will not indulge in dating for the time being. Right now, he's just all about having his nose in a book, getting the best GPA, highest GPA he can possibly get, and joining the soccer team on the side for a little bit of leisure. But he's all about the bass and about that treble. We might just wait to refine it until afterwards so he can eat and get some sleep. But he is starting on his assignment for his cells class. So it's actually pretty cool that you're starting off with like the cells, learning about the red and white blood cells, because that's like foundational stuff. You learn about the structure, you learn about the immune system and things like that. So after that, he has, he did his homework for both, cool. And then after that, he will have to give his presentation and then take his final exam. So pretty light course load for him. It's pretty manageable. As long as he gets to class on time, there should be no issues. It's already early in the morning, so he's gonna get something to eat. Oh my gosh, is this his first time cooking? Which is so sweet, because Venice, obviously, he grew up around his mom's home-cooked meals, and she's an amazing chef, like Michelin star level. He actually did very well for his first attempt. That's amazing. He's obviously gonna have to chug some coffee because, no, he can go to sleep for 8 hours. Okay. I was like, are we gonna start those habits already? Maybe. But he seems to be good to go. It is summer break, but colleges don't honor the holiday system in this game, I don't think, so he still has to go in as normal. Outside of that, I'm gonna get Cody up, and even though he edits videos for Venice, he still has to get a job. He's gonna have to have a job on the side to make his bills, to pay off everything. I feel like he has a car payment and everything, so he's actually going to become a handy person on the side and work from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. because I think his classes are all in the afternoon or late morning, so that works just fine. Okay, good. He doesn't start till tomorrow, so he has class at 9:30 and then 3 p.m. It would interfere with this class to some extent, but I'm hoping there's a way to do both. But Ledger Doe's university term begins today and will last for 5 weekdays. He should take a look at his class schedule and plan on when to do his homework. And why are you cooking? There's food already, right? Unless he made a meal for himself. Oh my gosh, continue then. No, actually, I don't want you to do it because it's risky. Ramen, breakfast burritos. I think he'll go for a breakfast burrito. Her audition starts in an hour. I'm so glad it tells me, even though I'm in a different household. No one's going to class right away. Among those two, I think Cody will be, but he can go by himself. But she's going to her audition. Stella's like, girl, go get it. I know you're going to nail it. Again, I'm going to continue having her work on her skills. I need to buy a microphone so she can practice singing. I'm pretty sure her singing skill is mid at best. Let's just put it that way. It is currently level 3 and like halfway to level 4. Okay. So, like I said, mid. Indeed. Girl, if you want to sell stadiums and sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl, you gotta work on your voice. A little bit. She doesn't have a natural talent necessarily. She has to be going through vocal training. Even though Cookie's clearly her biggest fan, she has to work with a vocal coach, do throat coat, take lozenges, and rest. In between, absolutely. And Misty is earning royalty still, which is good. We're gonna have her keep rolling out the videos for sure. Her audition's taken forever, which is kind of realistic because you're sitting in a waiting room for a while, going over your script, running your lines, all that stuff, and it can take forever to get through everybody that's auditioning. Yes! Not that I was surprised. Misty, well, aren't you a surprise, Misty? I mean, we have had our actors pass auditions before. It just usually requires a bit more of a bribe to the casting director, really. Keep this up. Fewer bribes may actually put us in the black this year. I don't know why she came back in through the back door, but sure. So she actually will have her gig tomorrow at 12 p.m. So the thing with that is she has to get her acting skill and her charisma skill up, but she is tired. I might just have her slam some coffee because I want to make sure this gets done before I switch households. It's so bad. When you start off playing the piano, you're like doing one at a time. You can't play one-handed, you can't play with two hands because it's just so complex. But she looks so good. That's all I'm gonna say about that. She's embarrassed though because she sounds really bad to herself. She really doesn't sound terrible, but she's not a prodigy. I don't know how long we have to do this to actually count it towards developing your acting skill. Let's stop and see. Yep, there we go. And last but not least, let's get practice speech for charisma. Because yes, for a commercial, you want to be able to sell. You have to be about it. You have to bring personality. You want to make it memorable, especially because you're just starting out. And you need people to notice you. And if you just play it by the book, they're not going to remember you. So she's obviously going to post about her audition. She leaves no moments undocumented on her social media, which might become a problem later on in her relationships, because if she makes them, she hard launches their relationship and really shares everything about their relationship, then that could be a huge problem. Who is she shooing? Like the air? I don't understand. Alright. Oh, you gotta pee. Girl, don't be falling apart on me now. Your mom, had bladder failures twice, if I recall, or 3 times. And she was embarrassed every time, frequently in her home. It was ridiculous. It doesn't tell me if he did or didn't go to school. I'm just hoping he did. I have to just trust and believe. We're gonna refine and organize. I think he can refine it like 2 times to make sure it's really good. And then he has to do his homework for Anatomy for Amateurs, and he should be good to go. I'm probably about to end the part very soon, as we've been at this for a long time. This is a massive part I've done. I was just about to do it. Vienna, you changed. A club? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I wanted him to go on a date with Vienna, and then we're going to end the part. Okay, we are here at the club. So I really didn't expect Vienna to take him here of all places. But of course he's going to greet her. He's so into her. Oh my gosh. Oh, propose? Not yet. Too soon, I must say. I do actually picture someone among them having a child really early on and getting married really early. So what is Misty doing here? She's like, I gotta get out and promote myself. Now that I have an audition, I want people to talk about me and be seeing me in the club scene. She thinks she has paparazzi following her in her mind, even though she's just getting started. But this is where we've actually been before, I think, for New Year's. Oh, actually, his aunt's here too. Let me see, group dance, 1-2 stepping. This is also a DJ I made. He doesn't show his face. He's kind of like Marshmallow or Sia or any of those other people that obscure their face and just want to be a performer, make it about their art. I don't know where Vienna is. You called me over here. Let's dance. He hasn't seen her also since she got a bit of a makeover. He's like, oh, you're so beautiful. He gave her a rose the first time they got together, and he's going to let her know how beautiful she is. So, I don't know why we cannot dance. Are you talking to Misty too? Yeah. They just became good friends. Good. Oh, he dipped her. I don't appreciate how Misty is getting in on their date right now, though. This is partying with club friends, so maybe it's not a date. Everyone's turning it up, except him. Oh, there he goes. She's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you had the moves, Ledger. He's like, there's a lot of things you don't know about me. I'm full of surprises. He's like, whoa, you're gonna don't hurt yourself now. But even though it's not slow music, I feel like they will just make it their moment anyway. Yay! He's like, when I look into your eyes, I see us just being together for a long time. I know we're very early in our relationship, but he's like, I dig you in every way. I love that we have so much in common, and I'm just thankful that I didn't miss my chance with you. It took nerves. It took me putting my nerves aside, and I feel like I was empowered at graduation time because I knew if I didn't say something, I might lose you. She's like, really? You care that much about me? He's like, yeah. I really just want to make sure that we could be together. And so I'm glad I shot my shot, even though it took the end of high school. She's like, I'm glad to. Alright, so that is it for this, for now, I suppose. That is all for this part, guys. In the next part, we have so much to get into. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys, and smiles all around.